What if I told you you can learn anything faster than you ever imagined? Not in years, not in months, but in weeks, sometimes even days. Sounds impossible, right? But stay with me, because what I'm about to share can change the way you see learning forever. Most people think learning is about talent. They think some people are just smart. Some people are just gifted. And the rest of us, we struggle. We try. We fail. We quit. And slowly, we start believing something very dangerous. I'm just not good at this. But what if that belief is the only thing holding you back? This is not just a video about study tips. This is a story about struggle, about frustration, about feeling slow in a fast world, and about discovering a simple truth that changes everything. Let me take you back. Imagine a person sitting alone at a desk, books open, phone turned off, clock ticking loudly in the background. They have an exam in 2 weeks. They read the same page again and again. Nothing stays in their mind. They watch others move ahead. Others speak English fluently. Others learn coding in months. Others play guitar like magic. And they think, why not me? The pressure grows. Family asks questions. Friends move forward. Social media shows success after success. And inside there is fear. Fear of being left behind. Fear of not being enough. Fear of trying again and failing again. But here is the truth no one talks about. It is not about how many hours you study. It is not about how smart you are. It is about how you learn. This is where everything changed. One day, instead of studying harder, this person decided to study smarter. Instead of reading the same page 5 times, they asked a simple question. What is the one small part one must understand today? Not the whole book. Not the whole skill. Just one small part. And something surprising happened. The brain felt calm. The task felt possible. And for the first time, learning felt light. You see, when we try to learn everything at once, our brain feels danger. It feels stress. And when the brain feels stress, it shuts down. But when we focus on one small piece, the brain feels safe. And when the brain feels safe, it learns fast. But that was only the beginning. Because learning fast is not just about small steps. It is about focus. Deep focus. In today's world, our attention is broken. Notifications, messages, short videos, scrolling. We think we are studying, but our mind is everywhere. So this person tried something different. 25 minutes. Just 25 minutes of full focus. No phone.
No noise.
No checking messages. Only one task. And then a short break. Again, 25 minutes.
Simple.
But powerful. After a few days, something strange happened. They started understanding faster, remembering more, feeling confident.
Why?
Because the brain loves focus. When you give your full attention, the brain builds stronger connections. And strong connections mean faster learning. But wait, there was still a problem. After a week, they forgot half of what they learned. Frustrating, right? You work so hard, and then you forget. This is where most people quit. But this is where the secret hides. Learning is not reading. Learning is remembering. And remembering needs repetition. Not boring repetition. Smart repetition. Instead of reading again, they closed the book and tried to explain the topic in simple words, out loud, like teaching a child. At first, it was hard. They forgot things. They got stuck. But that pain, that struggle was the real learning. Because when you try to recall from memory, your brain works harder. And when the brain works harder, it grows stronger. This is where everything shifted. Instead of asking, "Did I read this?" they asked, "Can I explain this without looking?" Big difference. And slowly confidence started growing. But the biggest change was not in the study method. It was in the mindset. Before, they said, I hope I understand this. Now they said, I will understand this. Before, they feared mistakes. Now they use mistakes as feedback. Every error became a teacher. Every failure became data. And here is the truth most people miss. Fast learners are not faster because they are smarter. They are faster because they are not afraid to look stupid in the beginning. They practice badly at first. They ask simple questions. They repeat basics. They focus on progress, not perfection. And this is the turning point. The moment you stop trying to look smart and start trying to get better. Think about a child learning to walk. They fall again and again, but they never say, walking is not for me. They keep trying because they believe they can. Somewhere in life, we lose that belief. We become afraid of judgment, afraid of slow progress, afraid of being beginners. But every expert you admire was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker once struggled with simple sentences. Every successful person once felt lost. The difference? They did not quit in the uncomfortable phase. And learning anything fast requires one powerful habit: daily practice. Small, simple, consistent. Even when you don't feel motivated. Even when progress feels slow. Because consistency beats intensity. You can study 10 hours in one day and forget everything next week. Or you can study one focused hour every day and transform your life. No one talks about this because it is not exciting. It is not dramatic. But it works. And here comes the climax. 2 months later, the same person who felt slow, who doubted themselves, who struggled to remember one page, they passed the exam. Not just passed. They scored high. But more important than the result was the identity change. They no longer saw themselves as bad at learning. They saw themselves as someone who can master anything with the right system. And that belief changed everything. They started learning new skills. Languages, technical skills, public speaking, each time faster than before.
Why?
Because now they understood the formula. Break it down. Focus deeply. Test yourself. Repeat smartly. Stay consistent. And protect your belief. But let me ask you something.
What skill are you avoiding right now?
What subject feels too hard? What dream feels too far? Is it really too hard? Or are you just using the wrong method? Imagine if 6 months from now, you look back and say, that was the moment I stopped doubting myself. Imagine being the person who learns quickly, who adapts fast, who grows without fear. That version of you is not special. It is trained. Learning fast is not magic. It is not talent. It is a skill. And like any skill, you can build it. You can train your focus. You can train your memory. You can train your mindset. And when you do, doors open. Opportunities appear. Confidence grows. Because when you know you can learn anything, you stop fearing the future. You stop fearing change. You stop fearing challenges. You become unstoppable. Listen carefully. You are not slow. You are not incapable. You are not bad at studying. You just need a better system. And the moment you choose to improve your system, your results will change. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not next week. But if you stay consistent, change is guaranteed. This is your reminder. Start small. Focus deeply. Test yourself. Repeat daily. Protect your belief. Again, start small. Focus deeply. Test yourself. Repeat daily. Protect your belief. And one day, you will wake up and realize you are no longer trying to learn fast. You simply do.
Because you trained yourself to.
And when that day comes, everything changes. If this message spoke to you, if you are ready to take control of how you learn, then stay with this journey. Like this video so more people can discover their true ability. Subscribe if you want to grow smarter, stronger, and more confident every week. And watch the next video because your transformation is just beginning.
Your future self is waiting.
Don't keep them waiting.